Greetings. My name is Tonya Octave. I'm a psychotherapist, hypnotherapist, and a wellness coach. And this is my 21 monologue mental wellness challenge, stories about anxiety, trauma, healing, and the journey back to ourselves. So be sure to follow at Holistic Clinician to see how this beautifully unfolds. Monologue 13. The body keeps the score. You see, the body remembers. The mind tries to forget. So I just move the mind inside and let the body heal. I didn't always have the words for it. I just knew something. I knew something in me felt tight. Something in me just stayed ready and prepared, like I was always listening for something, even when everything was quiet. And I didn't understand why, because my mind, you see, my mind would say, you're fine, it's over, it was a long time ago. But my body, it did not agree. You see, the body remembers and the mind tries to forget. So I move the mind aside and let the body heal. I remember being younger, trying to make sense of these things I didn't have the language for, feeling that something in the room would shift before anything was said, learning how to be still, how to be quiet, how to adjust, not because I wanted to, but because something inside of me just knew that was what was needed. And I carry that not in my hands, but in my body, my whole being, in the shoulders and the neck and the tension. That stayed a little too tight, even in my breath. Never felt quite all the way. And in my chest, the things that I never spoke out loud. You see, the body remembers and the mind tries to forget. So I move the mind aside and I let that body heal. And for a long time, I thought something was wrong with me. Why do I feel this way? Why can't I just move on? Or why does something so small seem and feel so big? And I tried to think my way out of it. I tried to understand it, to fix it, to push it down, to move past it. But the more I tried to, it silenced. The sound, the breath got louder because it wasn't asking to be silenced. It was asking to be felt. The body remembers even when the mind disassociates. So I soften the mind and let the body heal. And somewhere along the way, something shifted, something changed. Stop asking, what's wrong with me? And I started asking, what happened to me? And that question opened up something. Not all at once, but enough for me to sit with it instead of running from it, enough for me to notice the tension instead of ignoring it, enough for me to breathe without trying to control what I felt. And for the first time, I didn't rush to fix it. I just stayed. The body remembers, but it also responds. So I get out of the way and I let that body heal. So I began to feel things move. Not disappear, but move. Tension softened, breath that deepened, body that slowed and began to trust again. Not because everything was perfect, but because I was finally listening. And I think about all the little boys and all the little girls who felt something they just couldn't explain, who carried something they didn't choose, who learned how to survive before they ever learned how to feel safe. I was one of them. Maybe you are too. The body remembers what the mind couldn't hold. So I released the pressure and I let the body heal. Healing didn't come from forcing anything away. It came from allowing the feeling, allowing the breath, allowing the body to do what it always knows how to do. To heal. And I'm still listening, still coming back to myself, not through thought, but through feeling and sensation, because the body remembers, and now I let it heal. So, what's your choice? Follow along for the next challenge on this mental wellness exploration.